This is a powerful way to make a narcissist regret his actions. In this video, we'll go over the big picture of your strategy to make a narcissist feel regret. It's possible you'd enjoy bringing a narcissist down to earth. Whenever a narcissist is aware of wrongdoing, they should apologize and work to make things right. The reasoning behind this wish is understandable to me. If you want to get results from humiliating a narcissist, I'll show you how to do it in this talk. Once again, good morning, and I pray this email finds you well and happy. Our intended victim is a self-centered individual who we hope to humiliate. Yet, before proceeding, it is essential to examine the motivations behind this work. It is pointless to waste time trying to evoke emotion in someone who has proven they cannot feel it. People with this kind of toxic incapacity to grow could be very dangerous. We hope they will feel remorse when they see how much harm they have caused. Impulsivity is common in narcissists. The moment they perceive an assault on their pride, they snap. Because of this, one can use the strategy of reverse psychology to influence them. To the exact opposite of what the narcissist expects, and you will get the desired result. It's not the same thing to make a narcissist feel something as it is to get a reaction from them. This second scenario is highly improbable. However, even the most self-absorbed individuals can be persuaded through the application of reverse psychology. You might want to consider making an effort to repair the situation in this fashion. Narcissists can be difficult to converse with, but reverse psychology may help you get what you want. People with a critical demeanor are stereotyped as being overly sensitive to criticism. The narcissist may feel remorse and shame if they choose the opposite path. Maintaining emotional distance is the most effective tactic for dealing with a narcissist. Keeping your emotions in check and not giving the narcissist a satisfaction of witnessing your emotional breakdown will reduce the pleasure they take in your suffering. Narcissists are incredibly perceptive people who can read even the most minute changes in your body language and tone of voice to infer your emotional state. It's best to keep your cool and not show any emotion when interacting with a narcissist. Narcissists' intentions and motivations may be questioned if they act in this way. Since narcissists have no capacity for remorse, it is futile to demand an apology from one. They have difficulty responding emotionally because they are so wrapped up in their own thoughts. When dealing with a narcissist, remember that you can never rely on them for validation or emotional support. Self-confidence isn't something that can be given to you by a narcissist. It must be earned, though it may be effective in the short term. Using reverse psychology rarely produces the desired results. Confronting a narcissist in the hopes that they will change their ways is futile. However, if you want to get someone's attention, you might find that using silence as a stressor is useful. Your reduced contact with the narcissist will send the message that you place greater importance on the relationship than he or she does. Refusing a narcissist's requests is the first step in taking back control of your life. It's pointless to try to change their minds or show empathy, and it will only give them more power to manipulate you. Narcissists are incapable of empathy and preoccupied with themselves, so keep that in mind. Ignoring them is a safeguard against falling prey to their manipulations. Instead of letting yourself become a victim of psychological manipulation, take charge of your life and make your happiness and well-being a top priority. Narcissists care only about themselves and their own desires. The fact that they can force others to admit guilt or apologize when they don't want to is proof of this. It's futile to try to relate to someone who is emotionally distant and preoccupied with themselves. So long as their own needs are met, narcissists could care less about anyone else's. Someone who is emotionally cold and uncaring cannot provide the support you require. To anyone who has watched this entire video, thank you. I really hope you've learned something from this. To conclude, I thank you for your time and attention. I have nothing further to say.
Welcome back to the Narcissist and Karma channel. Alright, let's recap today's video. Do you have anyone in your life who is completely self-absorbed and uncaring of your emotions? In today's class, we'll talk about strategies to dealing with people who are extremely self-absorbed. Don't waste your time trying to make a narcissist feel bad for hurting you. they want. They care only about what's best for themselves, with no regret for the feelings of others. However, by using some subtle reverse psychology, you can get them to pay attention to what you have to say. To get a reaction of a narcissist, do the opposite of what they expect you to do. So-called reverse psychology describes this method. Please keep in mind that you are not attempting to manipulate their sense of guilt or shame. Don't lose your cool or show any sign of emotion around a narcissist. Avoid letting your guard down and showing any sign of emotion, as the information can be used against you. Some narcissists have no capacity for empathy. It's also pointless to try to persuade them to apologize. Don't make any comments. After this point, you no longer care about the relationship. This will force them to pay attention to you because they have no choice. Take whatever measures are necessary to ensure your own safety and avoid falling into their traps of manipulation. Don't waste your time trying to persuade them otherwise or change their minds. They think of themselves first and foremost. Use reverse psychology, stay calm, and prioritize your own needs if you ever find yourself interacting with a narcissist. The time limit for today's viewing of this video has been reached. Thank you very much and have a nice day.